Alright, here we are in a brand new hardcore world, and every single time I load up a world, I always spawn on a tree. I don't know why that's the case, but we're gonna have to quickly get down here and start grabbing some resources. I proceeded to grab some wood, make a wooden pickaxe, then grab some cobblestone and make a full set of stone tools. Alright, now that I got a full set of stone tools, I want to go and make sure I grab some saplings from these trees. Where was the first tree that I chopped down? It's somewhere over here. There's got to be some saplings. Yeah, okay, there we go. One sapling, that's good enough. And the reason why I want to collect a bunch of saplings is because I'm going to be moving away from this area because I want to find a plains biome, because a plains biome is the best place to build my starter house. All right, there we go. 2 birch saplings, that'll be good enough. And let me grab some oak. I think I saw some over there. All right, there we go. An oak sapling is acquired. And I think I did see, yeah, there's a shipwreck over there, so I'm gonna quickly go ahead and grab that. Let's see what goodies we got in here. Okay, potatoes, that will definitely come in handy. And we got frostwalker boots, which means that I can walk on water basically. Is there any other chests in here? I don't think so. Oh, actually, no, there is one more chest. Okay, we got a buried treasure map, some smithing templates, some paper. Okay, that's great. Now we'll also go and grab these chests because it will save me on some wood later on. And I got this suspicious stew. What will it give me? It gave me nothing, I don't think. Wait, no, weakness. Okay, it gave me a couple seconds of weakness. That's great. Now I do want to find a plains biome, but I think searching for this buried treasure should be my first step, and I think I have to go this way. So I found the buried treasure right about here, and silly me forgot to press the record button again, but this is all that I got. Some emeralds, I got some iron, got a heart of the sea, some water breathing potions, TNT, all that good stuff. I also checked this ruined nether portal here, and it did have some obsidian, some glistening melons, and a gold block, which I was able to grab. But now as you can see, the moon is rising, and it does not matter because I'm going to be completely on the water, still searching for a plains biome. And off I went searching for a plains biome. During my search, I made some pit stops along the way and found some biomes which will be useful for builds in the future, and almost ran into an underwater monument. Alright, I think this is the area. I've been traveling for a little while, and the majority of this world right now seems to be ocean, which kind of sucks, but this area right here, there's a village over there, there's a bunch of animals, there's cows over there, so I think this is definitely the area to actually build the starter house because we have everything we need to start off good. Now I do need a decently flat area, so where should I put my house? And you know what, I think right over there will do, even though it's right by the savannah, which I don't really like building in savannas because everything's so like dead looking, but that area over there is extremely flat and it's by the water and this little area right here with the river, so I think, you know what, this is the place. Alright, everything has been moved from the boat into these chests, and now to build my house, I'm going to need a decent amount of resources. Firstly, I'm going to need a lot of wood, but I'm also going to need a lot of tough bricks and deep slate, which is all the way down in the depths. But before I go and grab those, I want to check this village to see if there's anything very useful in here. Melons aren't exactly useful, but I guess they will come in handy later on. Oh, looks like we got a blacksmith over here. Okay, with a farm going through it. That's very interesting. And in the chest, we got some iron, apples, saplings, some bread. Okay, not that bad. I am going to take these though, because I do want to eventually get these guys into cages and give these guys mending and stick trades and stuff, because having mending off the start would be very useful. And there's a jungle over there that I didn't see before. We also got a ton of hay bales here as well, which I don't have a hoe to mine these quicker, so I'm going to come back for those. Yeah, regarding the rest of this place, there's nothing too interesting. Some emeralds are pretty good, but I don't think there's any carrots in here. Carrots would be great because I can turn those into golden carrots later on, but it's looking like it's just a bunch of wheat. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly go to sleep, and then on day 3 we are going to go mining because I gotta find myself some resources to actually build my house. And while I'm digging down, I think this would be a perfect time for you to subscribe. I will be uploading a lot more hardcore Minecraft 100 days and Minecraft building content and would love to have you tag along. I seem to have found a cave and I hear a lot of zombies, which either could be a good thing or a bad thing, because if there's a spawner down here, that would be great, but it is not looking like that is the case. And oh my god, that creeper is going to explode. Okay, well, thanks for getting rid of a lot of the zombies for me. Okay, no spawner unfortunately, but at least we got a cave. While I'm down here, I might as well grab some of the iron to start off. off because I definitely need to get myself some full iron armor really quickly. I also see some diorite over there. I gotta remember to grab that because I will need it for my house at some point. I did design my house in creative mode, which I normally don't do that, but I was just building yesterday and I came up with a good design, so I decided, you know what, that's gonna be my starter house for this series. And just really quickly, I'm going to set a waypoint as mine just so I can find my way back. After making some armor, I decided to continue exploring, finding some more iron, some lapis, and also ran into a few mobs. And then I mined the biggest coal vein I've ever seen. I then proceeded to smelt more iron to finally make myself not look like I'm 5 minutes into a survival games match, and then proceeded to dig through deep slate in hopes of finding tuff. After finding tuff, I mined a ton of it as well as the deep slate, then came back up and mined a ton of diorite. So I have started on the outline for my house. So pretty much you're gonna walk through here, it's gonna be the front, and through here is gonna be the back, and it's basically gonna be copied on either side. And there's gonna be like giant windows here, maybe like no windows here and no windows there, giant windows here, windows on the sides and the second floor. It's honestly gonna look great, but I realized that I have no spruce. Then I was thinking, you know what if I use dark oak instead of spruce? Because I do have the dark oak biome waypointed, so I might as well head to that and go grab as much dark oak as I possibly can. So off we go on a little adventure. All right, I am back from grabbing a lot of dark oak wood, but I think it is now time to actually start on the house. So first things first, we're gonna put a stair right here, and the bottom floor is gonna be entirely filled up with deep slate. And I really underestimated how much deep slate I was going to need. I turned the rest of it into tiles and bricks. I'm going to need that for the roof. But yeah, I'm going to have to go back down and get some more deep slate. But before I do that, I do want to start on the pillars a little bit. I almost had enough wood to do every single pillar, but that does not matter. There's a ton of trees over there. And then for the tuff, it goes on the outside right here, just like that. And there'll be glass in the windows. And it'll be the same on this side. And then on this side, it's just basically going to be full blocks. And for this, we can get rid of that and just stack up like that. Okay. And oh, hold on. I made a little bit of a mistake here. We do not need deep slate right here. And for the roof on this part, it is going to be very simple. It's just going to be a stair, there's gonna be a slab, and a stair on top, and we'll do that on the other side. Then a full block like so, and then 2 more slabs just like that. And these will eventually go all the way across. And at this layer, we are going to alternate with a little bit of deep slate bricks and tile stairs. And for these other levels, it is going to be very similar, just making sure the roof has a little bit of texture, swapping between the deep slate tiles and the deep slate bricks. So I think you get the basic idea of what the outside of the house is going to look like. So I'm going to continue the rest of this in a time lapse. While building this, I realized that the dimensions were off and I had to redo things 4 times because apparently I suck at copying what I already built into survival. But after I figured that out, I focused on finishing the roof for the first part of the build, adding the second story diorite, adding some windows, and finally finishing it off by building the final part of the roof. Alright, so the house is mostly completed, but I do have some other finishing touches that I want to add, as well as actually fixing the roof there, because I forgot to add some blocks up there. But real quick, I am going to move my bed inside, and I will take this opportunity to actually fix this. Gotta quickly go to this side and add the campfires in. Oh, that one's placed a little bit too low. Great. So I am 1 campfire short now. That's fun. There we go. All right, now I'm going to extinguish these and put 2 fence gates on the outside, and I will need a lot of lanterns. But I am lucky I got a ton of iron, so this should be easy to make. All right, 13 will do for now. I'm going to put some lanterns right there. Some lanterns are going to go here, some over here, some at the back, some over here, and 2 over here. And quickly, before I forget, I'm going to go back up here and actually put in these windows. Campfire goes on top, extinguish that, and then to the sides, there should be some trapdoors. There we go. Now I can break all of this. And I just got to do the exact same thing on the other side. Campfire there, extinguish it, and one trapdoor there, and another one over here. Now I think the next thing I'm going to do is actually fill in the interior, because in order to do the exterior, all my chests are going to have to move. So on the right side, it's going to be lined up with chests just like so, and all the way to the top. All right, all the chests are now filled. And where did I put the furnaces? There we go. The furnaces are all going to be over on this side. So entire wall of furnaces, just kind of like so. I'm also going to need a lot of barrels. All right, I think 15 should be good enough, because I do want to put barrels in the ceiling somewhere, like maybe right here barrels would look good, and then over here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep real quick. And quickly for the outside, with the 16 fences that I have, I do want to start and create a little spot just for a garden out front. Nothing too insane, just something simple like that. I also need one over here, but I'm gonna have to grow myself a dark oak tree. And for a little bit of decoration out here, we could add some composters and then some leaves on top. We could also add some slabs right there. And on this side, we can do something a little bit similar. And we can do the same thing with the composters and leaves. And we're just going to add some bone meal in here. And now at the back, I do want some mini farms. So it's going to be basically replicating the front, except instead of a little garden, there's going to be like wheat and potatoes and stuff. Those first area is complete, and we can maybe just add the water right here. And then we can go and just hoe the ground. And I want to leave this back area open because I'm going to put some barrels up here. We can maybe put some slabs underneath it to make it look like it's connected, and then just plant some wheat, which I do have some more seeds inside, so I'll go ahead and grab those. There we go, it's all filled in. You know what, some lanterns out here would also be good to have. And this side here is going to be potatoes, and do the same thing, put a block of water down and hoe the ground, and make sure to add some lanterns. I'll also add some more barrels and do the same slab trick, and you can't forget about the potatoes. And over these windows we can have some slabs and maybe adding some leaves underneath, and do the same thing on this side. And you know what, I'm gonna grab some of this acacia wood because I don't know if acacia trapdoors around those leaves would look good, but I want to try it. Let's see here, how does a little bit of orange look? Honestly, I don't hate it. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Do the same thing on this side. And I almost forgot to add some lanterns at the front. That would have not been good. And we are missing some lights in here, so I'm gonna make sure to add some lanterns hanging up. We have one over there and one over here. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, one there and one there. And up here we can have a lantern kind of hanging right in front of the windows. And we'll put the last lantern all the way out here. And there we go, the house is pretty much complete. There is some internal stuff that I can do, but for now I think this is where I'm gonna end it off. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, and have a great day.